Hello and welcome back to Dune Awakening. Last time we had quite the adventure involving sneaking. Well, first of all, Torres was murdered by a face dancer, a shapeshifter, um, and the shapeshifter got away. They used compulsion on us, so we couldn't chase them. Um, and then we met up with or then we talked to Alara, and she was like, "Oh, you failed Fenring, but wait." We were like, "We need to talk to Fenring." She said, "You can't. He'll get in touch with you when he's ready, or whatever." And then we went with Ari, talked to her in Erkine, and then we went to the Atreides residence and to the archives to research our bloodlines to try to find out who, as the face dancer down in old Carthage said, which cadaver we were scraped from, as a Gola. Um, and anyway, did some stealthing, and which I love, and puzzling, and got into the forbidden technology of a thinking machine, a genealogy system that the Bene Gesserit have under the archives in Erkine. And while we were stymied trying to research our bloodlines, that it was related to some rebellion. That was all the information would say. That it was, the information couldn't be shared publicly or whatever. And then Lady Jessica, Ari's mom, and Fenring's wife, both of whom are Bene Gesserit truthsayers, they caught us, and basically Jessica was about to kill us, and then Fenring's wife was like, "No, he's useful to my husband still," and they told Ari that I had killed Xantara, so she looked into my eyes, believed him, and ran off crying. So finally got to a little stopping point. I thought I needed a break, or we needed a break from the mostly dialogue of the main story journey. I've been wanting to do some upgrading of the base. If you remember, we did some farming of titanium and stravidium in the deep desert, and we need to put in a the large or medium, anyway, the bigger chemical refiner to make the stravidium fibers, which you combine with titanium to make the plastanium, the tier 6 metal. And then I want to do a bunch of other upgrades, just kind of play, not just watch a movie, which the story is interesting, I like it, but I feel like we haven't been playing much besides like stealth and puzzles, which aren't my favorite. So yeah, so I've been doing a lot of Landsraad tasks. As you can see, there are 3 medium ore refiners going behind me because I've been working on the SOAR task, which is deliver aluminum ingots, 2 points each, and to get the total of 14,000. Actually, I don't need 14,000. I already have the house SOAR heavy armor sparge. So yeah, I'm done. Okay, I went a little overboard, but that's okay. Help our faction win, because it's actually might be a little competitive this week, but maybe not. There's top 5 are listed, which is the most that it'll list, and then only 2 apparently are participating over here. Man, I've done a lot. So SOAR, I've already donated like 5,000 ingots, more than 5,000, a little bit more than that. I also did the this House of Arota. So I delivered house drill shot FK7s, like 8 of them or 9 of them. So I got some in-game crafting materials and some a compact compactor Mark 6 schematic, which is just awesome. We have the Mark 4, so yeah, that's something I want to craft ASAP. So contributed to that, helped us win. I think I was the last to turn in when we won that house. I killed a few deserters to help with this one, but I already have divots and moisture seeker and power harness and a radiated core, pretty lame loot. So and then I did the Wydrus, which was turning light caliber compressors. I had almost what I needed. It was like I don't know, 680 or something. And you get I had gotten a ton of them from Sentinel City when I was farming up the Quirth light armor set. So I had a bunch of them, and but yeah, I turned in enough to get. Stupidly, I keep forgetting this. I turned in enough to get the swatch, which I already had. So I only needed to turn in enough for 10,500. But there's a 20% bonus this week because we lost last week a Trades faction. So I was getting, 18 times 1.2 for each turn in. So turn in too many, but again, we hopefully will win this one. We're pretty close. It's not a great one. I mean, you get about 30 to 40 light caliber compressors when you run Sentinel City. Sentinel City takes about 15-20 minutes to run once you're kind of used to it. But it's not a real super efficient one. But you do, I mean, you get, if you're doing along with like sandflies kills for another task, like that could be a good complementary thing to do. But I really wanted the Batik steel suit boots schematic. I already had some pole spin actuators. I don't know if I need a lot of those, but and Halleck's pick. That's the plastanium tier, basically like poison mist, which is like my favorite melee weapon I've used. This is the tier 6 version, and oh yeah, so yeah, with the House Verota, I got the armor swatch and the compact compactor Mark 6, awesome. Some thermal responsive ray amplifiers. I don't know if I had any of those before. And then a Kharet Viper. That's the duraluminum tiered poison mist, basically. That poisoning rapier. So yeah, this is perfect. So I'm gonna actually craft that tonight. And then steel suit tubing. I don't think the steel suit tubing, that would take a lot of runs of Moss Kharet to do that. Regis, I can't do Regis. That's plastanium. Holstrom actuators, that's actually not bad, but I don't need the Astronian chest plate. Wait, I don't know. Maybe I'll look into that one later. Okay. Yeah, Spice Melange. I'm not. That's really if you have a carrier and a sand crawler. This one I could do. EMF generators. It'd be 1,500. Well, 1,400 if we didn't have the 20%. So it'd be whatever. 14,000 divided by 12. But I already have Micro, and then Albatross wing modules. That makes you fly a little faster, but I think it's for the assault, but I think you need 6 of them. So one schematic's not going to really help me. Radiated cores, I have a good bit of those already, and 5 Fingers Triple Shot, I've already have that, and I can get it easily out of the Euphoria wreck. So yeah, I'm not going to do that one. I could, but yeah, EMF generators, that's like tier 1 stuff, so save those. I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, and I did this one, Hill Kit. I turned in 5 Hill Kits just to get the 700 point atmospheric filtered fabric. I didn't have any of that. Oh yeah, I did the spice infused duraluminum dust too. Got the Way of the Desert pistol. I don't care about that, but I got the Valaris steel suit mask, which I think I did that last time actually. I already talked about that last video. So anyway, I've done a lot, and I'm not even top 5 this week, so we got a lot of people participating. I know people are motivated to do it when you get the bonus because it's less work. But yeah, I mean the metal farming isn't bad because it only took me about 3 hours. You need about 500,000 milliliter water capacity to really make it work, and wind traps and death stills. You're gonna have to farm some bodies for the death stills and stuff. But yeah, but you don't get anything else. Like when you're killing the sandflies, I got a bunch of particle capacitors. I got a bunch of blade parts and gun parts and armor plating. So good stuff. All right, so I have enough. Actually, I needed 471, I think. 471, yeah. Oh no, I don't need to turn anymore. I just realized. Yeah, I have that swatch already. Let me double check. So that is House Sword. That is a heavy armor swatch. Sword. Yeah, this one's kind of like the Harkonnen swatch. Gray, dark gray, and red. Oh yeah, I'm rocking the Chrome swatch with the, I'll show you later, but, yeah, so I put in 2 more of these. I'm going to turn them off and I don't need to use them. They got a good bit to go. But, yeah, let's go grab those rewards at the Pinnacle. Because one of the things I'm going to get is a Focus Buggy Cutterray Mark V, which is awesome. I don't really need it, but I mean, I'm going to try. I might put a little bass out and just really hit Jasmine a little bit, just a garage, basically. Just stockpile on all I'll ever need, probably. But, you know, I want it, because I'm going to make the Mark V buggy tonight. Then, oh yeah, and the Steady Assault Boost Module Mark 6. So that'll be for the Assault. Platinum Tier Boost Module. That's pretty cool. Alright, yeah. I don't need to drive the Assault, because I don't need to turn anything else in. Going on. That was weird. Kind of lost control. It's like the boost stayed on even though I turned it off. Medical equipment. Highliners? I can't remember.
Do you have business with me or house, sir? I have no time. House, sir, commands respect
medical
in the Imperium.
Equipment. Okay. I shouldn't hedge my guess. Okay.
Do you have business with me or house, sir? House, sir, repays favor.
Alright. So I got the Steady Assault Boost Module. Plastanium, I don't have that, but I'll have it soon. Particle capacitors, got those. Improved Holtzman actuator, have those. Cobalt paste, spice melange, I don't have enough of that. And spice infused plastanium dust. But anyway, that's nothing I need right away. But yeah, we'll make this tonight. I think I have everything I need. And some plastic composite gun parts. Actually, I have quite a few of those. I don't know if I'll ever need them actually, But yeah, because you don't have to, like, if there's a swatch you want, the task changes every week for the particular house. So, you know, I'm not sure why you do the Regis level guns, because they're just, no matter what, they're going to be more expensive than like the house tier. So why wouldn't you just wait? I mean, unless you're really trying to help your faction win that week, not just get rewards. But yeah, so we're gonna put in the larger chemical refiner, and that's gonna require some more power at the base. need to put in a new wind turbine, and we're going to put up the next tier wind turbine. I've been crafting some of the higher tier lubricant. But yes, I've gotten tons of plasto composite gun parts, atmospheric filtered fabric, plasto composite blade parts. You can make most of this stuff with the higher tier fabricators or refiners or something, or you can find it in the deep desert. But good to build it up. Yeah, it's got some residue from making the spice melange. Improved Holtzman actuators, got a few of those. Thermal response array amplifiers, fluted heavy caliber compressors, fluted light caliper, irradiated cores. So yeah, getting some in-game stockpiles built up. Alright. But yeah, let's do the let's put in the wind turbine. Need to unlock it. And this is basically the larger refiner takes 350 power. This is going to produce 350 power, so it's basically going to be dedicated for that. And I won't run it all the time because I don't want to get dependent on spice residue right now. There we go. Pretty cool, man. Doesn't move though, I don't think, when you turn it on. So 100 gives you 6 days. So yeah, you can actually go up to 30 days on these. Cool, man. Moving up into the world, and I think that's the highest tier wind turbine there is. Oh, those do move. Cool. Nice. Alright. Alright. And you actually, you do get 10 for every 5 spice residue, so. I hate the way it puts stuff on the ground. I'll just turn you off. Maybe you're only 15 power, so I might actually use you more often. So, alright. Chemical. I'm not even sure how big it is. No, it's not too bad. Not too bad. So 150 duraluminum ingots. I've been farming like crazy. I got 1900 silicone blocks. Not too many. Complex machinery and spice melange. So this is my first thing, gear or station or whatever, crafted with spice melange. Why we're spice melange as a crafting material? It's kind of silly, but. I don't know, maybe it's in the lore and I'm wrong, but if it's not, it's silly. Alright, so we can make stravidium fiber. Nice. So I got 125, just hit a few, I think 3 nodes with the Tarl cutterray. Alright, so that'll be 41. Cool, man. Well, pretty fancy. Alright. Now we are going to finally get our water capacity up to 1,000,000 milliliters. I did put in my first large water cistern the other day, which are 100,000. So we are at 900,000. So these are 150 duraluminum, 160 silicon blocks, and 25 industrial pumps. Alright, and these do not require power, thankfully. 1,002,000 milliliter capacity, which is, I think, a kiddie pool, basically, in real life. But it's fun having all this storage, I guess. So yeah, our water's up, our power's up, but yeah, like I said, I'm not gonna run that larger wind turbine all the time. And actually, I had to turn off the spice refiner to turn on those two additional ore refiners. All right, so we've done the water. Okay, let's do the Mark V buggy. Actually, let me show you all these schematics. So you can go down here with the other plastinium stuff. See, I've gotten this from the Landsraad circuit gauntlets. It's a heavy armor that reduces power consumption, I think. But it's just I think it's as good as the it's as much armor and all the other protection as just normal tier 6 heavy. This is the big win, a compact compactor Mark 6. So I need I got the improved Holtzman actuators. I need the plastanium. Have the generators, cobalt paste. I'm gonna have to find or buy some more thermoelectric coolers. I think I'll have the spice melange, and I need the spice infused plastanium dust, which I don't know if I can get those in the Aero celestial chests in the deep desert. I might try to buy some because I do want to get that before I farm any more spice sand. Alright, so yes, and then also got the Valari stillsuit mask, Focus Buggy Cutterray Mark 6, Tabor soft step boots, Idaho's charge, Yui's which is light armor, I think. Yeah. Yui's Reaper gloves, pincushion boots, power harness, which is heavy armor. With it adds 50 to your power, maximum power. Halleck's pick, the Plaseum tier poison rapier. I bought these two replica pulse knife and the Dune Watcher at the Landsraad weapon vendor a while back, and then that steady assault boost module Mark 6 we just got. So yeah, let's craft that. Maybe we'll craft the still suit later. Yeah, we'll wait on that. We'll craft the Kharet Viper buggy boot Mark 5 and the buggy engine. So these two came from the place where you get the Syndicate armor and the shell. That Harkonnen little fort out there. Oh yeah, this is from a Landsraad task. This one, and this is from Shipwreck. Yeah, these two are from Landsraad. So yeah, pretty sweet. So yeah, let's learn these buggy stuff. Jeez, I am hurt. Man, I wish they would add like a station you could put in, a med station in your base, and anytime you were in your base, you would passively heal, like pretty much quick, like instantly, you know. All right, let's craft this Mark V buggy. You need to unlock that. See, I disassembled the Mark III buggy and put that in, which was our first buggy, and put that in storage. So this is the Mark IV. So buggy utility rear, we're gonna need that. So yeah, duraluminum, advanced servox, tons of those. I'm hoping there's gonna be a Landsraad turn-in for those, because man, I just don't need many of them. Cobalt paste, armor plating, diamondine dust. Okay. Man, I need to get some diamondine dust. Military power regulators. Chassis, carbide scraps, advanced servox. Buggy hull. Focus cutterray. Mark 5. I also have the Rattler boost module Mark 4, but can't have that and the storage at the same time. Alright, grab some of this stuff. Bloodshot buggy engine. So the bloodshot accelerates faster, but it does have lower top speed. The Focus buggy Cutterray Mark 5 is just better all around. It doesn't do titanium and strontium, which is kind of dumb since the unique duraluminum material Tarl Cutterray handheld does do titanium and strontium. Four treads. Bigger buggy boot Mark 5. Alright. See, I think this is all the unique stuff you can have on a Mark 5. I mean, you can actually put tier 6 stuff on tier 5. They all are interchangeable. Alright, let's craft this helix, not helix pick, what's it called? Kharet Viper. Because I'm using a jolt sword, which is cool, but the rapier is a little faster. It's kind of, the movements are kind of between like a sword and a dagger. So it's a little faster, sharper, I guess. I don't know how I would say it, but I like it better. But yeah, this is duraluminum tier that we've been using. Kharet Viper, spice infused duraluminum dust, carbide scraps, usual stuff, duraluminum. Go throw this old sword in the backup chest. So. Almost done. Yeah, I should have shown you the So pretty cool. So yeah, this unique sword contains a series of toxin-releasing nodules along the length of the blade. When struck with enough force, these nodules release a burst of poisonous gas capable of passing through a shield. The moss grate probably borrowed this design from the slavers, filling it with a poison of their own. Alright. Let me move this out of the way a little bit. Yeah, man, been putting this Mark IV to work this week. So many pieces. What am I missing? Where's the PSG? Oh, there it is. Okay. Alright. We're in business. Alright. Customize. Of course, go with the awesome Atreides buggy. Swatch, but let's see, what do we got? So we got the other, so this is the, yeah, this is the Atreides. Then we have a slightly different Atreides swatch, which just gives it some like lime green accents. Like that handle in the back there, you see it? Just up by those railings on top too. Otherwise, it's pretty much the same. Chom. It's kind of cool. Mala. Not bad. Vermilius Gap. Pretty cool. And the Sunset Dye. Yeah, Sunset Dye always looks good. Nice. Cool, man. We are upgraded. So, is that everything I wanted to do? What other blueprints did I have? Let me drop some bodies in here. Big juicing a lot of corpses, guys. Alright. So yeah, I know it's not really appropriate for a rapier because of the bendiness, but I do love the tech sword skin. That's from the salvage rights event they had. I'm surprised they haven't brought it back yet, man. It's been almost a year. No, it hasn't been almost a year. May will be, or June will be a year when the game released. But it's been 6 months. Alright. Yeah, what other blueprints? Oh, the still suit stuff. Yeah, I guess I'll wait till I get the other pieces before I upgrade. I don't really need it until I go to the deep desert. It'll just be helpful out there. But yeah, it's got a lot more. 1.2 heat protection per piece versus, I think, 0.9. Plus, it's got bonus hydration capture, which the Shadrith does not. How about... Alright, Stravidium is done. Let's craft our first titanium. So yeah, if you know if I can get plastanium in the A row, plastanium dust, spice-infused plastanium dust in the A row of the deep desert, let me know. And a spot that you would recommend to do that relatively easily with my current gear. I know I was told the A-Row NPCs are basically like the Harkonnen troopers in Shell level difficulty, but there's more of them, I guess. Actually, at testing stations and stuff. Still got a bunch cooking, but yeah, we can make our first type plastane. Ooh, 24. Fancy. This takes 1 stravidium fiber and 6 titanium ore. And 1250 water. Working away. Oh yeah, I need to do that. Alright, but... So yeah, when we're not cooking stravidium... Oh yeah, I think we can make large vehicle fuel cells now. Spice-infused fuel cells. Yeah, large vehicle fuel cells. So it's just double. It's double the fuel cells required. Sure, double the amount. So yeah, let's turn you off. Let's go turn off the large wind turbine. Let's see how it looks up there. Fits. Most important thing. Alright. So yeah, we will load it up though with what we have. So yeah, look, that is 31 days. Man, so yeah, you can. I mean, you got to pay your taxes every. I think you can go a month about without paying your taxes because you don't. Your power isn't turned off. Like you have 2 weeks to pay your taxes, and if you don't, it goes into default status, and then you have 2 weeks to pay them before they actually turn your power off. So yeah, it'll make you. But you know, with the backup tool, you can go as long as you want. You know, the base backup tool. So. But I mean, a month, I mean, so many people so overly concerned about having to log in a little bit every few weeks. I don't know. I guess I'm used to these survival crafting game decay mechanics. So, turn that on. Okay. But yeah, so that's all the upgrading for today, guys. I think what I'm going to do, and I guess if you want to hang around, you can watch. I'm going to run in Sentinel City again because I need to replenish my light caliber compressors. So, put my armor on. But yeah, I got the Chom swatch on the Harkonnen Deserter. It looks pretty cool. Put some stuff in here. I don't know. I need the blood extractor. Just so I can grab more stuff while I'm running quickly through the Sentinel City. Alright. Drink some water. Yeah, basically I'm looking for that fatigue still suit. Like, if I can do it without spending too much time, more than a few hours, then I'll do that Landsraad task. I mean, I could probably successfully do an A-row testing station, but not quickly. So, farming random drop celestial chest is not necessarily going to be the quicker way to go. How are you not dead? I'm just gonna...
Need reinforcement.
You coming? You just gonna... Ah! Hey! That works! I hit tab and brought out my inventory and it made me release the football grenade. So stupid. But yeah, like I said, the good thing about doing like a kill Landsraad task is you get a lot of other stuff. Stop hitting 7. My RGB went on my keyboard, so I can't see. I'm in the dark. I can't see what I'm typing. It was working fine when I got it, then it stopped working. I didn't spill anything on it. It's a software issue. And then we fooled around with it some with my friend, who's a little more techie than I am. Got it working again, and actually working better because I could actually use the GG app, because it's a SteelSeries keyboard, to control it and customize it. And then I played Division 2, and it can modify your RGB temporarily while you're playing the game, which I thought was really cool. But then it broke my keyboard, and it's now like 5 keys are lit up, and that's it. I've reinstalled the drivers, I've reinstalled GG, I've tried a bunch of stuff, so it's super annoying. So chest there, chest here. So yeah, you get light caliber, high caliber compressors, and industrial pumps. Plus there's a celestial chest here. I think you kill about 30 to 40 people here. Maybe 30, more like 30. On a run. If you go trying to kill everybody. But yeah, I had like 600 already this week, light caliber compressors. So I had to run this like 4 or 5 times to get the rest that I needed. But I actually didn't need that many because I already had the swatch. I forgot. I gotta stop doing that. I wish if you had the swatch there would be like more money or something. How did that not kill you? Oh, it did hurt you. Give me your blood. Oh. I swear I hit his shirt on his shoulder there. Bag is full. Blood bag. Come on, dude. Where is your aim? Oh, I hate myself. I love that I can detonate the football grenade, guys. So awesome. Really a game changer. Why do you shoot at me when you're out of range? Ah, you got behind the barrel. Easy, easy. I mean, these guys are, so these are aluminum tier guys. And I'm using duraluminum gear. Unique duraluminum gear. So a couple chests out here. This is the main entrance, I think. We came in on the side entrance. That's it. 2 chests over there. So 2 on the side entrance. No, I think 3. 2 back there. And then the main area is down here. This guy is never paying attention. I'm sure that guy felt that dart go by his ear. I think there's ammo back here. Whoa, we got heavies coming. What you want, dude? Oh, and the one of my techniques reduces the cooldown time on trooper abilities, which is what the assault seeker, which I call the football grenade, is a trooper and the sugar wire, which is nice. Alright. But yeah, don't forget to go up here, because this way is the way to the celestial chest. So here you can get the Quarth armor set, which is a light armor set that offers some decent heat protection. The thing you're going to get like 50% of the time is the house burst drill shot, which is actually quite good. I have the adept burst drill shot now, but the house is good. Who's talking to me?
Huh? Eyes on hostile!
Oh no, don't do that. They dodge out of the if you parry and then do a heavy attack counter, they dodge out of it like almost every time the first try, and then if you do it again they won't dodge. I think that's kind of lazy programming. I don't know, I don't like it. I think it just should be a random chance that they dodge it, but usually they don't. You know, 60-40 or 70-30 or something. I think randomness is more human-like than strict behavior.
Where's my reinforcement?
God, I'm gonna die. That guy is never there. What the hell, man? Kill that gunner. Yeah. Alright, well, I'm going to end it here, guys. I'll finish this. Oh, yeah, let me show you what's in this chest. Celestial chest here. Yeah, house first drill shot, like, I don't know, it might be 70% of the time. It's a lot. That's pretty annoying. But yeah, I mean, you can log in and out here if you're not playing every day. Like, I play every day now lately, but normally I only play every 2 or 3 days. So. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. We'll get back to the main story next time. Be well, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time.